So as of this morning, Wednesday, May 12th, 2021, Charlotte, North Carolina ran almost completely out of gas. For those of you that don't know, I live in Gastonia, North Carolina, which is the closest county to Charlotte, Mecklenburg, Charlotte, North Carolina. So I'm in Gaston County. Pretty much everything that happens in Charlotte happens in Gastonia. I'm literally about 15 minutes away in terms of driving to Charlotte. So what does this mean? This means we have no gas right now, and I'm not freaking out or anything. I knew this was going on a few days ago. I heard about the attack last Friday, went ahead and got gas Monday, so I'm good. I've got two cars. I've got 2002 Buick and my 03 Cobra. But I'm worried about a lot of other people. I'm worried about maybe some of you guys that are watching my videos that live around here, because what if you haven't gotten gas yet? You really can't get gas anymore. It's really, really hard. I have a friend who has a 2013 Shelby that was trying to get gas this morning for work because he drives a truck for work, and he drove around for over an hour looking for gas, and then he finally found a gas station that had some 93 left, and they're all wiped out of 87 and 89, so there was only 93 left. Got some 93, and he couldn't even fill his truck up halfway because there's no gas left. So in case you're living under a rock, if you live in North Carolina, I'm just hoping this video finds you and you get some gas before we're completely out, because apparently, let me just go back. If you guys don't follow the news whatsoever, the biggest pipeline on the East Coast in the United States was attacked by a cyber attack last Friday. Now, I would have expected this to be fixed by now. It's literally the next Wednesday. The pipeline's still off, and this pipeline controls 45% of the gas, I think, on the East Coast, which is like half of what we have. And it runs straight through Charlotte NC, if I'm correct, don't quote me on that. But for whatever reason, North Carolina, which is where I live, was affected the absolute worst. What is wrong with my voice? Specifically, Gaston County and Charlotte, Mecklenburg County, and I live in Gaston County and I work in Charlotte, Mecklenburg County. I'm actually going to shoot a wedding Saturday, so I kind of have to be really, really careful with gas until the pipeline's fixed, and I know that we'll have more gas coming. So I wanted to make car content this week. I planned on making the Ford Focus video with my friend with the Ford Focus, and I planned on making some Cobra content, but I kind of have to rely on both my Cobra and my Buick right now for gas, just in case. Like, I might end up having to drive the Cobra for work if this isn't fixed by like Friday, Saturday. If it goes on to like next week, I'm not gonna be able to travel to some of my work locations, which is bad, like really bad. Yeah, crazy. So a lot of people are like, oh, I have friends on Facebook that are like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, stop freaking out. And I'm like, it's easy for you guys to say that don't have jobs where you have to travel. For those of us that are experiencing firsthand what it's like to like drive through gas stations and nothing be there, it's a little bit scary, because you're like, hey, I've got this business where I have to be here to provide a service, and if I can't get there, my employer isn't gonna provide me some sort of money anyways. I'm just gonna lose the business. This is just a PSA to you guys that live in North Carolina. If you haven't gotten some gas, go and try to find some gas like right now and top off your tank if you can. I'm not telling anyone to go and be a dip and get like 8 cans of gas, because I believe, and obviously that's contributing to the shortage if, you know, we don't have any supply coming in. Really, there isn't a supply shortage. We just can't get the supply from the pipeline to the gas stations because it was hacked. So it's a play on words. There is a supply shortage at your local gas station if you live in North Carolina, but it's because we can't get it because the pipeline's messed up because someone hacked it last Friday. I'm hoping this gets back to normal next week, but this is just a PSA. If you haven't gotten some gas yet, for the love of God, at least go fill up your gas tank so that you can make it to work or whatever. If you don't have to drive for work, then don't stress it, I guess. Hopefully this gets back to normal next week. Other than that, I'm doing fantastic. And I've got some coilovers to put on the Cobra very soon that we'll be filming, and we'll film the difference between, you know, how it hooks and pulls before the coilovers and after the coilovers, so I'm super excited about that. Much love, guys. Stay safe. Get yourself some gas. please don't go out and do any hooning in pools because, you know, that takes more of your gas. So if I were to go out and do a bunch of pulls in the Cobra, I'd run out of gas pretty quickly now, wouldn't I? So I can't do that. I can't video that stuff. It's also raining today, so I can't even drive the Cobra because spinny, Mustang things, you know? Much love, guys. Again, stay safe. I do love you guys. I don't want anything to happen to any of you. So get yourself some gas. Try not to drive until this all blows over, which is hopefully going to be next week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Be safe. Please. All right, thank you.
Get yourself some gas. Try not to drive until this resolves. I need y'all to stop hoarding the fucking gas.
Be safe. Please. All right, thank you.
Please be safe.